Hello and welcome to the next video part of Let's Play Bleeding Soul with Zen Archer. And I am completely very tiny against these tree people, but then everybody is giant compared to you. Anyhow, we have just gotten, yeah, we done goofed. We got the last Divine Maiden person killed. We're trying to get Jyonna into taking up the mantle of being the next Divine Maiden, but in order to do that, we need some MacGuffins, we needed some magical stone. That magical stone needs to breathe in some magical air. So we got the stone, but in order to get to the magical air, we have to go to this whole village of harpies, which are apparently at war with this village of tree people, so I guess they decided it was a good excuse to start a war. So yeah, we were the excuse to set off two factions to start slaughtering each other en masse. We're really following the Hong Moon Way and bringing peace to the realm.
Since the ancient oak first raised his roots from the impeccable soil of the pure loam, venturing into the west, to began
Jyonna.
It is the path before the path, painted with the blood of the Avamar, the sap and bark of the Kashabi.
Yeah, we need to get to the altar, so we'll just clear the Avamar for you.
The enduring ally matured in battle outweighs any stone, dwarfs any tree, drowns any ocean. May the earth and firmament commiserate with our singular will.
So, in Lord of the Rings, the Ents, they talk very slowly. It takes them a very long time to say anything worth saying at all. The Kashabi apparently just flood words at you. Like, you don't need to break the dam when the Kashabi is around, because they'll break the dam for you and just spill words out.
The brave Kashabi are risking their lives. I must assist them.
That could be a little bit dangerous. Are you gonna smack your food at them?
Dangerous? Perhaps. But this is part of my journey. This is all a test, similar to what you faced on the path of trials.
Yeah, I had a bird follow me, and... well, I guess you do want to get some last-minute exercise before you're kind of confined to just floating next to a tree all your life.
Besides, I cannot stand idly by as these innocent Kashabi perish. I will do whatever I can.
Innocent, huh? Okay, I understand. Just be careful.
I will be careful. You do the same, warrior.
Yeah, sure. Here, he's right here. You're not gonna help him.
I believe we are through the worst. My healing litany works slowly. The wounded should recover in time.
These Kashabi owe their very lives to you.
I only did what I could. The Avamar certainly live up to their vicious reputation. We should proceed with great caution.
Didn't we start the war, though?
Somewhere in the crags, there is a dragon pulse which leads up to the sky altar. We have to find it, quickly.
Bright Jyonna speaks truths of the eternal. Shadows shroud the path once bright. An ancient dragon stream once flowing as a river has tried with the Eldero. Rescinding gifts, mere flightless deserved not.
Dragon Pulse? How can I restore it?
Home stand twin stones, protectors of wind, air, and matter. Guarding the gifts of the dragon so harnessed by the descendants of the four beasts.
So where are these stones?
Twin stones stand close in mind, far and
So stop the Avamar, infuse chi into the stones. Okay, got it.
A hero moves quick in motion and acts with a mind humble, reasoned, and eternal. One walks many paths, but needn't ever alone.
So you're helping?
The greatest feast bides and awaits.
So you're not helping. Well, I guess they're helping. Sure. Is rock supposed to blow like that? It seems unsafe. You don't lose me. Nothing to see here. I'm glad I could help you in your ancient oak.
While the Kashabi will know a season of peace, the future maiden and the warrior spare no moment for revelry. May you both be lifted and guarded by our prayers.
You did it! Now you can ride the Dragon Pulse to the Sky Rift altar. I will be right behind you.
Are you okay? Do you need a little more time to come to terms with this?
I feel drained, but we cannot delay. Ride the pulse to the altar. I will catch up with you. Go, warrior. I will follow. The Elder Oak is dying. Oh, we must hurry. I can feel the Elder Oak. I sense it is in great pain. I have dealt with this type of barrier before. Let me handle this. Pray that this works. Be careful. This is just as I feared.
Huh? What's wrong?
The Skyrift altar shares its life force with the Elder Oak. As the Elder Oak dies, the altar becomes damaged and unstable.
The Avamar have also gone mad for the same reason. I'm sure of it.
The Altar Guardians have been activated as a result of this damage, and they cannot separate friend from foe. We have no choice but to defeat them. Lend me your strength once more, warrior.
Okay, good. You gather them up. Sunyung! Yeah, I wish assassins could one-shot like that.
I should have listened to Jyonna in the first place. I made a mistake, but I'm here now.
You caused a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Yeah, you're right. I deserve that. I'm just not sure how to apologize to Jyonna. I saw the Elder Oak wither and everyone running for their lives, and I still thought that I had it worse. I just couldn't imagine losing her. Pretty selfish, huh?
It's alright.
At any rate, I'm not abandoning her when she needs me the most. I made her a promise, after all.
I'm so relieved.
Jyonna, I'm sorry for leaving you. Please forgive me. No apology is needed, Sunyung.
I'm so relieved. The sight of Sunyung has filled me with hope. The Skyrift Guardians are very powerful, but with her skills, we have a chance.
What am I, chopped liver? We should hurry.
Yes, we must not delay any longer. I feel sorry for these Guardians. They know not what they do. And now they have erected one more barrier to bar our path.
Will the pain never end? Ever end?
Your strength would be appreciated. I can infuse these spears with the energy of the oak. Cast them at the pillars surrounding the doorway.
Pillars?
The pillars are part of the Skyrift defense system. They only respond to energy from the Elder Oak in order to prevent the unworthy from entering. But once you imbue them with the energy from the spears, the path will open, I think. And then...
And then?
And then the most powerful Guardian will show itself. This Guardian is much more powerful than all that came before. We must remain steadfast.
Cast the spear.
The final barrier has fallen. We must enter the inner sanctum and perform the Elderstone ritual.
What does this ritual involve?
The Elderstone has very little chi now. It is basically just a rock. But the ritual will ensure that it absorbs enough energy to make the Elder Oak whole once more. Okay, I will enter the sanctum and start the preparations. Give me a moment to channel the energies.
Not too bad, warrior. I'll give you some credit. At least you're trying to clean up the mess you made.
Thanks.
I'm not certain Jyonna could have made it this far without you. And since this is what she wants, I owe you my thanks. It won't be long now. Hang tough, warrior. We need to finish this.
We did it!
Is that it? The ritual's complete?
Yes, the ritual is complete. It proceeded just as Jyonna said it would. Jyonna, if only you were here. No time for that now. Let us return to Valindria so that we may save the Elder Oak. Join us under the sacred bowers.
Ooh, prepare the ceremony. Oh, Sunyung, I've missed you. Okay, all that, nobody could create a dragon portal? You... meanies. Congratulations! 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 Who the fuck is this guy cheering? Who is she cheering?
Here they come! Is that?
You made it.
Welcome, noble warrior.
Look who's here.
This is the last time her feet will ever touch the ground. That's kind of ironic for somebody who's basically channeling a tree spirit.
Nice of you to come, warrior. Jyonna and I talked it through, and she's ready. We're going to try to save your little girl.
Are you gonna be alright?
No one ever gets exactly what they want in this world. But as long as I have Jyonna by my side, I'll survive just fine.
We need some lily flowers over here.
Here, warrior. Isn't it grand? So many Kashabian townsfolk here to support us. On behalf of Valindria, I offer you our thanks. I am so glad Sunyung returned. To have her here, it means the world.
We still love one another. Nothing changes that. Yeah, but does she know that her love might be a little bit different than Sunyung's love? I'm not confident about that.
The ceremony is at its final stage. Please stay close. I am fine. Everything will be okay.
Please, come closer.
I am now the Divine Maiden, and the Elder Oak is healing. I thought I would feel trapped here, unable to move. But my senses have expanded. I feel free and joyful.
I'm glad they kind of fixed this. Before, when the game first started, their viewpoint of this was still at your normal height. So basically, every time that you spoke with the Divine Maiden, you were only talking with their feet. So I'm kind of glad they fixed this so you could actually see them. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Do not call what I have done a sacrifice. It was my duty. And along with Sunyung and Seojin, I am eager to rebuild Valindria. You have done so much. Let me finally help you. Please, bring forth your apprentice.
Minion? I mean, Jinbin? Yeah, Jinbin. Where are you? You mean I have to go get them? Could Jinbin not see, like, all the zoomy, swirly, lifey, whatever? I have to go fetch my apprentices? Goddamn lazy bitches. That's a lot of shit. Oh, now that quest appears. I wonder what appears now.
Your friend has connected to the server.
You're finally back!
Master!
Gosh, you took forever! I'm getting sick of you leaving us in the dust, Master!
I'd rather not leave you. Bullshit. But, it's been dangerous.
Huh. Aren't we members of the Hung Moon School? We can handle ourselves. Oh, whatever. So what about Soyeon?
We need to bring her to the Sacred Bowers now.
Finally! What are we waiting for? Hey, Jinbin, pick up Soyeon and let's get going!
Are we going to wake Jin Soyeon?
That's the idea.
I tried to keep everyone safe when those things attacked, but it was hard because I was holding Jin Soyeon.
You did fine.
The last thing I remember is trying to get to Priestess Sunyung and some soldiers. Then I woke up here.
Are you feeling up to carrying Jinsoya to the Sacred Bowers now?
Of course, Master. I feel fine. I'll take her there right now. We'll meet you there, Master.
And back we go. Look at that, they're all so happy and dancing, and this is exactly what elves do all day. They just frolic and play music. Random thing, if anybody ever read Lord of the Rings, they always talk about, or not Lord of the Rings, but at least The Hobbit, the elves are always singing and dancing and making merry, and there's songs all over the place. Yeah, Imladris was a very, very strange place.
We did it, warrior.
Swim deep.
We're ready.
Where is your apprentice?
You tell me, he said he was gonna meet me here.
Is your apprentice being brought here? Lay her on the altar, and I will attempt to summon her soul.
Are you sure this will work? Because there was this crazy, spooky dude who kept saying that it wouldn't, she couldn't come out normally.
The in-between is a strange place, but I feel a stronger connection to it than ever before. I already see her soul. I believe if I call to her, she will come.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. When she is in position, we will begin.
The fuck was that?
You can do it,
Please
Jyonna.
wake up, so young.
Here we go again, Master.
Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
You think it'll actually work this time? I can't take much more of this.
Ooh, Jinbin's got a crush. Well, we have to try.
You're right, Master. Hopefully, Jin So-yeon will finally wake up. I miss her. I just want her to be okay.
Master. Master, I'm
So does this make us happy tree friends? Because that never ends well.
You did it! I kept waiting and waiting. That scary pale man said you weren't coming back, but I knew you wouldn't leave me.
Okay, how do you feel?
Sore and achy and really hungry. I don't think I'm gonna need a nap anytime soon, Master.
I'm going to hug you now. I don't know when I'll stop.
Master, not so tight. I can't breathe. I missed you too, but take it easy.
Head pat, 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 pat.
It is good to see you so happy. Your apprentice is awake and unharmed. To see the joy in her eyes and yours, it makes me so happy.
Thank you, Divine Maiden, for all that you've done.
No need to be so formal. Yes, I am now the Divine Maiden, but I am still Jyonna, too.
Thank you, Jyonna. I do have one final favor to ask, though.
A favor, you say? What is it?
My apprentices stay here for a little bit.
Your apprentices can stay here as long as you like, of course. Sunyung and Seojin can make the arrangements.
I appreciate your hospitality.
Not a problem. Your students look mischievous. It will be fun to have them around.
She's a cute kid. I'm glad everything worked out. That little girl deserved a chance.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Yes, despite my best efforts. I almost made a huge mistake. I'm no hero. I don't deserve any thanks. As for the future, the Divine Maiden and I will find a new way to adjust. If she's stuck here, then you better believe I'll be here too.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. Make sure you talk to Seojin before you leave. I believe she's found a nice room for your apprentices. Until next time, warrior.
Thank you for everything. It's hard to believe that Jyonna is now the Divine Maiden.
She'll be great.
It seems fitting, though, that she healed your apprentice. Jyonna was a lot like her when she was young.
Really?
Yes. In fact, your disciples remind me a lot of how Jyonna, Sunyung, and I were when we were young. Except there are 4 of them, and 2 of them are boys.
The male gender is such an odd phenomenon.
Anyway, I'll make sure they all get to Valendria Manor before they get into too much tomfoolery. You can find them there when you're done here. All right, kids, come with me.
Warrior.
This time, we're going first.
We'll see you there, Master.
Please come soon, Master.
How'd they all learn to windstrike faster than I could?
The Elder Oak stands proud once more where the heavens meet the earth. And the Divine Maiden is the light that gives the oak its life.
Jyonna's gonna make a fine Divine Maiden.
Even now, she helps restore balance, both to the Elder Oak and to your apprentice.
2 lives restored, 2 tribes sustained. I'm grateful to you both.
Your service to the Kashabi tribe will never be forgotten.
Master, she's back!
Ooh.
Jin So-yeon really woke up!
Oh, yeah, her. She did.
I guess she won't need me to carry her anymore.
I'm sure you're so disappointed, but probably not.
So what do we do now, Master? Should we go back to Heaven's Reach?
Not yet. We'll, go ahead and stay here for a while.
Okay, Master. This place seems nice. I'll try to keep Buna and Bunyang out of trouble.
You do that.
Master! We're gonna stay here for now? That's okay. We're together again, so it doesn't matter where we are.
Not all of us.
I know. I miss Ryu, too. Do you think he's okay? Wherever he is? He's tough, right?
Luna would never let me live it down if she heard me say that. I hope we can find him too.
Yeah, but for now I guess we can just be happy that So-yeon is finally awake. And here I was worried you were gonna be an unreliable master, always running off and causing trouble. Where would you be without us?
For now, I'm not going anywhere.
That's more like it. Things have been rough, but we've got each other, right? We'll get through all this together.
All went according to plan, it seems.
Yes. Chomugo never suspected a thing. But why did you have me do it?
Because now he will attack Zyway and start a war.
Welcome, my lord. We have been expecting you.
I trust you have kept the princess away from prying eyes.
Of course, Lord Mushin. She is in very good hands.
I see. And this child?
Oh, this boy here. This is a special treat you'll really enjoy. Introduce yourself.
I'm ready to serve you, Lord Mushin. My name is Ryu.
Oh no, Ryu fell off the cliff of Hongwoon and he turned evil. Because if you think about it, Ryu got knocked off on the cliffs of Hongwoon, fell into the ocean. Yeah, he turned evil. We got knocked off the cliffs, we temporarily turned evil. Before that, Jin So-yeon got knocked off of Silverfrost Citadel, and she turned evil. I'm gonna bet that sealing the Dark Lord involved Mushin jumping off a cliff. Quote me on this. It's probably not right, but it'll be funny if it is.
Master, this town is so beautiful, and everyone is so pretty.
I want to look around more. Yep.
I didn't know there were places like this, but it feels really familiar. I don't know why. I've never been here before.
There's been no sign of anybody crying out for your murder, and you slaughtered mass slaughterings in the past, so probably not?
Though I do miss our home, but it feels empty without Ryu there. I don't want to believe he's actually gone.
Spoiler alert, he's not, but we don't know that. We'll have to stay hopeful and try to find him.
You know how I feel, right, Master? It's why you worked so hard to save me. None of us want to lose our family.
Who's that?
Relax, Jinbin.
Look! What is it?
Are you the Wanderer?
Okay, yeah.
You are the hero from the Talus Dominion, correct? What an honor it is to meet at last.
You're not dressed like a typical Valendrian.
Ah, yes. Like you, I am a wanderer. Valendria's insular credo did not suit me, so I ventured out of its walls many years ago. With all due respect to the Divine Maiden, I searched for spirituality elsewhere. At last, I found it at Ajinara Monastery.
With Sunyung?
Yes, that very Hunmyung asked me to speak with you. He's requested your presence.
What's going on?
I am unsure. He seems quite shaken and only mentioned a dark prophecy.
I see.
I hope you don't find this presumptuous, but he'd like to speak with you now.
Okay.
Thank you, Wanderer. Your children are certainly welcome to join. Children, please, one at a time.
We'll see you soon, Master.
I wonder what it'll
We'll
be
see
like.
you soon, Master.
Off to
We'll see
Ajinara.
you soon, Master.
I wonder what it'll be
We'll see you soon, Master.
Stop saying you'll see me soon.
I wonder what
Stop
it'll
it!
be like.
Stop it! Stop it! One of these days, kids. One of these days.
Welcome back, warrior.
Master, this place is so
Did you get
different.
lost?
Thank you for joining us on such short notice. I hope your presence among us will be enlightening for everyone's sake. How do I explain? For the past several days I've been contacted by someone, but not in the usual way.
What do you mean?
This person's consciousness somehow reached out to me during my meditations.
He was invasive and seemed almost desperate.
I'm not sure who this person was, but they had something pressing to share, not to me, but to you. Whenever this person contacted me, an image of you would come into focus, as if this person knew you without ever having met you.
That sounds ominous.
That was my first thought as well, but increasingly, I get the sense that this person is an ally rather than a foe. That's why I asked Jyonna to bring you here. My spiritual link with this person has allowed us to open this direct portal so he can join us. He'll be here soon. I sense his presence.
Look at that!
Master, what's happening?
Warrior.
Welcome, friend.
Thank you, monk. You've done well.
It's an honor to meet you in person. The warrior is here and ready to listen.
Warrior? How nice of us to at last meet in present. I am Chundu, the successor to the great master, Madden.
Are you one of the new masters?
Not quite. I have considered joining, but the new masters have a bit of a reputation to overcome. We are still in negotiations.
Kidnapping little girls and dressing up as bandits? What would Madden think? I see.
I am certain the head monk here has already briefed you. Warrior, you have been the subject of various visions I've had recently.
Bad visions?
Metaphorical visions, but yes, quite dire. You, however, were clear. Now that I see your chi in person, I am sure of it.
What happened in these visions?
Great power, dark with hatred, decimates Zaiwei. You run to it, brandishing your weapon. You try different approaches, but the fight always ends the same way. With your death. But, warrior, I know that the future is mutable. I sought you out because I believe we can stop this.
Oh, that's a relief.
I have summoned the new masters to meet us at the Thorntail School in Zaiwei. Come with me, and we will discuss tactics. I arrange supervision for your children as well. Please, let's all go.
May your path lead you to peace.
May fortune favor you.
Let's set up first. Please follow me.
All right, let's go.
Brother,
Stay together,
don't leave us
please.
behind.
Jyonna, it's been a while.
Welcome to the Thorntail School. Children, entertain yourselves out here. Warrior, meet us inside.
I've heard stories about you. Solak, ancient tombs, a tree that has a woman tethered to it or something like this.
Yeah, kind of a lot has happened.
I'm sure. Same for us. Soha is working with us now, and you've obviously met Chundun. To be perfectly honest, I still have some doubts about Chundun and his visions. The whole thing seems a bit far-fetched.
I feel like Chundun is always speaking down to us. I'm surprised Dunok hasn't called him out on it yet.
But then I remember the way that Gunma put his trust in Madden's premonitions. Madden's visions ultimately led the 8 Masters to you. So even if I have my doubts, it's not my place to question him.
I know how you feel. Anyway, the others are inside trying to sort out what we should do with this vision situation. Yeah, sorry you were all dragged into this.
You should join us. Your students can stay out here and play with the cats.
Cats?
Just make
Can't
sure
we
they
go
play
inside
nice.
too?
I'll see you inside, warrior.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 masters again. Still no 8th.
Thank
It's an
you
honor to
all
see
for
you,
coming.
Together again.
Warrior, this censer has been in the Thorntail School for generations. We use it to cast divinations. Please, remain calm as I light it. Very good. Now stay present as I read the divination. Everyone, silence please. What shall we find?
I'm sorry. Was that it?
I asked for silence.
Amazing.
Despite the interruptions, I managed to hone in on your probable futures. They are already changing. I see a dark and terrible beast coming to Zaiwei. You face it alone.
Am I still going to die?
You need not focus on that. I saw something new in your possession. Something that gave you a fighting chance. To defeat the darkness coming for Zaiwei, you must harness the power of a beast.
What?
You will need the heart of a sacred beast. Bring it to me, and I will extract and refine its chi, so that you may use its power when the time comes.
This seems very, very weird, okay, but how am I going to find a sacred beast heart?
Rumor has it that an exotic collector is visiting the How Bazaar. He may have what you need. Good luck.
Farewell,
All right then.
We
No
can
time
do
to
this.
You sure?
Goodbye, warrior.
Okay. Alright, off to the underworld again. And Kuyang still with his dramatic exits.
Just some rich Stratus hotshot. A
Warrior!
decent challenger for Goldie?
Hey, good to see you again.
Wazoo I keep hearing
Who's the new
about?
blood?
Been a while.
I can't thank you enough for clearing out the Toe clan back in the day. With your help, I was able to reinvigorate the neighborhood.
Took us weeks to clean up all the carnage. Yeah, you've really classed up the place.
So, what can I do you for? Weapons? Revenge? You name it, I have it. Anything for you, old bud.
I need a sacred beast heart.
Don't have it. But you're actually in luck, and I'll tell you why. You see that hotshot sitting over there, with the two sexy groupies? That's Cation.
The male hotshot, of course.
He's fresh from the Stratus Empire, bleeding cash and dropping names. Pretty boy says that he's got the greatest fighters in the realm. Of course, our very own Goldie has been running the Zyway streets for years. And she says she has the toughest mercs on the block.
I love it when the wealthy fight.
Goldie's been right so far, and has swept Cation's warriors into the gutter. He's about to lose for good, go home disgraced. I bet he'd pay a lot to have a certain legendary hero on his team. You save his pride, he's liable to give you anything. Except his soul, of course. That's long gone. Give it a try, warrior. Talk to him. But don't go over there too quickly. I need time to flip a few bets. Ha ha ha! Knock 'em dead!
These fighters are great!
Yep.
Not too late to surrender. These fighters are total garbage.
Can I help you?
You're the
Hey,
Hong
Mr.
Moon
Cation,
hero.
is this that
Beats
warrior
having
from
to
the Dreadtide Arena?
Was he at the Dreadtide Arena? And was somebody talking like... trying to talk like... Okay.
Wait, you are the hero, right? Beat up Nak Sun, Yun Sang, even the Grand Enchantress? Wow.
Yes, that's me?
You're just in time, champ. I have an opportunity you literally cannot pass up.
Yes, I heard. Dalpara sent me.
Imagine even more fame. Imagine men, women, hey, whatever you're into, fawning over the How Society Fight Champion.
I'm in, if you have what I need.
Yes, Goldie is gonna hate this. Wait, what do you need?
I need the heart of a sacred beast.
Heart of a sacred beast? That's a super rare item from Moonwater Plains. Super rare. Okay. But if you lose and embarrass me, I cut out your heart. Get me?
I get you.
Good. Now get out there and win me some money. Oh, Goldie, look who I got.
Cation, you're hiring help off the streets now. Pathetic.
Yes, madam. You stepped into the wrong alley, punk. Give
Finish
me.
this nutsack off.
Impressive. That was amateur hour. Show you some
You
real
got the worst, you know that? That's it. Release Wazoo! I can't believe it.
Amazing!
That boy really put on a show, ain't that right, Mr. Kaishin?
Guess guess I should have expected that, but damn, you are an animal.
Goldie's face is a lovely shade of green. I have my moments.
Oh, we're going places, you and me. Do you know how much money we could make in this dump? We could stage duels all across Silverfrost.
No thanks, just the heart.
Come on, you're saying you don't worship at the altar of the almighty coin like everybody else? You'd be swimming in gold.
Give me the heart, or we walk.
Fine, fine. You don't have to be rude.
You're not gonna attack me with that weapon, are you?
Here's the sacred beast heart. You're gonna regret turning down my offer, you know. We could have been legends.
I'll take your word for it.
After you do whatever it is you're gonna do with that disgusting heart, come find me. You've got work whenever you want it. Who do we got lined up next?
Alright. Beat up a person, beat up a bear, and that gets me a heart. I hope the heart wasn't from that bear.
Welcome to the
A
Thorntail
divination charm said we'd be receiving a very special guest today. Are you that guest?
Sure.
Stop
Meow.
bothering me. Here, kitty kitty. Wait up. Play with me.
Does that count as playing with cats?
Stop bothering me. Wait up. With me.
Usually.
Welcome back.
What's that smell? Warrior, what happened to you?
I didn't expect to see you so soon.
Is now a good time?
Of course. What brings you back so quickly? Do you need help finding a sacred beast's heart? Master Soha may know some hunting locations.
Actually, I've got one right here.
Impressive. And real, too. You certainly are efficient. Thank you, warrior. I will extract and refine the chi from this heart for you.
That could have been, they could have at least washed it. What a mess.
This will take but a moment. Let me prepare the vessel.
Wait, that guy had a bloody heart on him this entire time and he just gave it to me like...
Do not look directly at the light.
You know, now I'm totally gonna look at the light.
Warrior, I believe this is yours.
Okay, that was the weirdest upgrade I've ever seen.
Do not lose this, warrior. The attack on Zyway could happen at any time, and you must be prepared.
Thank you?
I've only done my duty. You do not need to thank me. Remember to... Wait, do you see that large man? He's stomping all over our botanical garden. These Tempest guards have no sense of boundaries. Excuse me, warrior. I will handle this. Absolute brutes. These people. Sir, you have an appointment.
Is it really you?
The Hongmoon hero in the flesh! It is an absolute pleasure to meet you again.
We met?
It was a while ago. Remember back when Jin Sunyung took over? And we all charged into the emissary's quarters? What a night, huh?
Uh-huh.
I had a different haircut back then. Don't worry about it. The important thing is that I finally found you. And here, of all places.
Why were you looking for me?
Our honored Empress, Jyonna humbly requests your presence.
Is something wrong?
All I know is that she said it was an emergency. She's waiting for you in the main courtyard. Thank you, warrior. Divines be with you.
Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you for coming so quickly, warrior. My sources tell me you were illegally street fighting in the Hal Bazaar?
I'm sorry, Empress.
There is no need to apologize. I fought in a few bouts too, back in the Red Guard. But I believe my adventuring days are over.
Zywei needs you here. Chundun has predicted an attack.
Madden's successor predicted that? Warrior, this is very concerning. Zywei is still scarred from its last disaster. This cannot be a coincidence.
Coincidence?
Unfortunately, I did not summon you for a social call. Please, tell me what you think of this letter from the Dowager.
The Dowager of Gunwon City? I'm not sure I'm qualified to read this.
Of course you are qualified. After all, she's asking about you.
What?
Please
You
read
have
the letter.
acquired a new quest item.
Empress Jyonna Fei, I send you a long overdue congratulations on your ascension to the throne.
This scroll is red. It's evil.
The turbulent history between our two peoples vexes me of late, and I wish for any enmity to end between the Stratus Empire and the Talus Dominion. I hereby invite your champion, the Hongmoon hero who defeated the villainous Chol Mugo, to join me at Dasari Palace in a first step toward a lasting peace.
Okay, so there's another side quest raid that takes place before this story. That would be something to note.
Empress, deep wounds have been inflicted on both sides. I implore you, let it end. Let peace reign between us.
Okay, guess I know what video I'm gonna have to do next just to play catch-up with this.
I eagerly await your response, and I hope to see the Hongmoon hero, or even yourself, at Sweetwater Pavilion for a grand welcome.
Charming, isn't she? What do you make of it? I wonder why the Dowager is suddenly feeling so diplomatic. I have heard she is slightly unhinged, but she is no fool. Well, warrior, she asked for you specifically. What do you think?
This feels like a trap.
I agree. My spies gather that the Dowager is still dabbling with the dark arts. She has already committed unspeakable atrocities against her own people. Who knows what she would do if she had you and your pupils as collateral? For now, I think you and I should decline. I will have the Nameless investigate her more thoroughly. Perhaps they can figure out why she is so interested in you and your students.
The Nameless? Do they know the Dowager?
Warrior, you know me well by now. Of course, I have secret spies embedded in the Dasari Palace. They have already divulged many of the Dowager's secrets.
Not even Junghado knows all about them.
Given the circumstances, I believe it is time you all met. Nuya, please give us your report.
By your grace, Empress. Hello, warrior. The Empress must trust you tremendously to include you in this meeting. Please understand that what we discuss here must never leave your lips, must never reach other ears. We are the Nameless, and we are the secret scourge of the Stratus Empire. To the Dowager, we are handmaids, sailors, merchants. To our Empress, we are her ears. You may call me Nuya.
That's not your real name, is it?
I've long abandoned the life I was born into so I could serve our Empress. My past is meaningless compared to my purpose, which is to overthrow the Dowager through any means necessary.
I see. So what do you know about her?
Lately, the Dowager has distanced herself from the court, but she is always accompanied by her newly appointed Imperator. He is a young boy with scarlet eyes. She flaunts him, almost as if she is trying to foster rumors.
What's his name?
Imperator Ryu. But warrior, please, I know he resembles your missing pupil. I think that's the point. She is trying to provoke you.
I have to see him now.
Understand that the Dowager is playing with your emotions. From what I've heard, the new Imperator is dangerous and violent. He can't possibly be the boy you lost.
He fell off a cliff. I know exactly what he's going through. I have to see him.
Let us compromise. The Nameless and I will investigate. If the Imperator is in fact your missing pupil, we will try to bring him back alive. But you must understand that our loyalty to the Empress takes priority.
Warrior.
June, Yeonju, Senha, Nuya. Assassins! Assassins everywhere!
Warrior, please listen. I know what you are thinking, but do not do this.
I can't abandon Ryu.
Your loyalty is so prominent that it is legendary. The Dowager knows this and is using it against you.
Ryu is my family? You don't abandon family? Ohana? Didn't you ever watch Lilo and Stitch? No, you didn't. No, your childhood was very, very deprived.
You fought through Solok for that sweet little girl. Why did I think this would be different?
I promise not to get any more leaders and despots killed. How's that? I won't accidentally promote a regime change.
I know you will. I will not stop you, but please, meet an agent of mine, Woonha, in the East Winds Inn. She has suffered from the Dowager's cunning firsthand. When you see her, tell her you are casting stones against the wind. After that, please listen to her advice. You will need it to survive in Dasari Palace.
Thank you, Empress.
Do not overstay your welcome, warrior.
Please be safe.
May the divines bless you.
Alright, so I guess we're making a transition over to Gunwon City. I'm going to go ahead and take a break before we meet the Empress's agent. We're going to stop this video here, and I'm going to do a couple side quests to insert at least some of the raids videos. Try to get those done before I continue posting these. So I might still be recording these, but I'll post them after I finish some of those side raids. So we need to do Skybreak Spire, we need to do the Temple of Illuvium, and maybe at least the start of the Twilight Temple as well. Whatever. BT, ET, TT. BT, VT, TT. We're not even close to ET yet. Anyways. See you next time, and next concurrent video will probably be in Gunwon City. See ya.